When you go into an interview, the fact that you've been called to an interview, the fact that you have been called to come into an interview, what that means is that when they saw your resume, that 80% of what is on that resume, what that means is you've got what they're looking for as far as criteria, that you've got the technical skills that they need. But when you get into the interview, it flips. It's no longer 80% about your technical skills and 20% about your soft skills. In the interview, they're looking for your soft skills. They're looking for your leadership abilities. So now it's 80%. It's 80% can you lead. It's 80% can you connect with people. It's 80% can you communicate. That's what it's about. And it's 20% technical. So they're going to ask you some things to make sure that what is on your resume is correct in the technical aspect, but from the other aspect, those soft skills, that's what they're looking for in their leaders. And that's where I have found that there is a gap with the leaders that I meet with. In fact, a few years ago, I had CEO come in. He had been with the company about 25, 30 years, and he was a handsome Frenchman. His name was Jean-Paul Thibault. And Jean-Paul came in and we were working, and he came into my office one day and he was very, very discouraged. And he said, "Cecilia, I do not understand. I do what you tell me to do. I send out the letters. I call people on the phone. I do that, but nobody wants me. I don't understand. I am so charming." And I said, "Well, Jean-Paul, let's talk about that." So I asked him to bring me in some of his correspondence as to what he had sent to some of these people. And I looked at his correspondence. "Dear Joe, let me tell you what, I was referred to you by Farquhar, and I am looking for a job, and I was wondering, what can you do for me?" I said, "You know, Jean-Paul, this is not so charming. This is not going to endear you to anybody. This is not going to pull you in." He said, "I do not understand. I am charming." I said, "No, Jean-Paul, you are not charming. Your accent is charming. You are handsome. But the way you are coming across and the way you are communicating, not so charming, Jean-Paul." So Jean-Paul is one of the many, many CEOs that I have had an opportunity to work with, and all of the C-suite that I coach. And one of the things that I have seen over and over and over again, it's the ones that have been with companies a long time. People knew who they were. They climbed the ladder. They went up, they went up, they went up. And no one was there working on their soft skills. They were working on their technical skills. And now, this won't go in the world anymore. We are so high technology now that what I have discovered is the higher the technology, the more critical the high touch.